Well, long time no see. It's me. I'm back. Yay. So this will be a major video of mine. It's a bit more serious in tone than my other one, so I am gonna have some really poorly edited comedy in here just to make sure it's slightly warm-hearted and it's not just Batman origin story. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be having Helldivers 2 and Risk of Rain gameplay in the background. So if you like those games, just watch the background. I guess you don't even have to listen to my voice, but you know, I have a story to tell, a really important one. It's also why I haven't been posting recently, and I'll explain that closer to the end. But this is more of a spiritual successor to my first ever video on this channel, the one I made. This is a serious video, is what I remember titling it, where I mentioned pandas, but you don't have to watch that one to understand this one because I will be going over those points again in this video. First, what does PANDAS mean? It means Pediatric Acute Onset Neuropsychiatric Syndrome, which I'm aware it's a lot of words and a bunch of big words for you guys. And this medicine only comes with a few short drawbacks. Some possible side effects may include OCD, ADHD, tics, anxiety, ARFID, hyperactivity, difficulties with memory, concentration, new deficits of visual spatial skills, impulsivity, new sensory sensitivities to light.
Excuse me, heavens, will women be attracted to you? Let's start by getting some sunlight in here.
Noise, smell, taste, or texture, dysgraphia, clumsiness, tics, I think I already said that, irritability, aggression, and or severely oppositional behaviors.
Yep, guess time. Oogaloo!
And no, it's not related to autism. Gasp all you want. But it is very commonly misdiagnosed as autism. So someone that has autism might just have what I have. So you never know. We first found out that I had strep in my body in general when I used to have strep throat almost at least multiple times a month, I think is a good estimate. So we knew something was off. So we got rid of the tonsils, and then it came back, went into the brain. That's what PANDAS is, streptococcus in the brain. So now it's stuck in my brain, and I don't know what to do. So we're just kind of rolling with it, you know. Yeah, like I said, it started with the throat. It's like I had really bad throat problems, but I think that's gone usually now because I got rid of my tonsils. For sure, the main thing that affects me is ARFID, where I can barely eat anything. I live off Z-bars, etc. It's different for everyone. I'm not a picky eater, okay? There's a difference. I don't want to be compared to you picky eaters out there. That's just laziness. Stop being lazy. I have no right to judge. I'm pretty lazy too, but I actually have physical elements to back that up. Anyways, where was I? So yeah, here's a story actually I have of what used to happen before we knew I had ARFID. So basically, one of the food items I eat is peanut butter. Just plain peanut butter. Only until recently where we found out it's even better with just chocolate chips because that basically makes peanut butter cups. I objected, but I used to just eat straight peanut butter. And I used to be able to tell the taste difference between a Jif to go. I use Jif peanut butter, by the way. Jif to go container, which are the little packy ones, compared to a normal can. And we would do tests where we would blindfold me, and I'd have to blindfold taste them. And they'd be like, oh, it's just dumb luck. I was able to taste the difference between a mobile version and a full-sized version. That's how much stronger the taste buds are for it. Basically, just to shorten why I can taste better, is my brain short-circuited and accidentally put the wrong value on my taste buds. So now, because the survival instinct of being able to taste if something's been spiked or poisoned has been amplified to 400,000, so now the smallest difference is interpreted as poison. But before this, we didn't know I had any of this, so it just kind of made me feel like I just felt like I was going insane.
2 weeks!
I knew that door had a lock on it! And everybody was trying to make me feel like I was losing my mind!
And then for my fine motor dysfunction, I am allowed to type my assignments at school because for some reason the fine motor only affects writing, not typing, even though they're very similar. I think it might be just because for writing you have to move your hand side to side and up down rather than just having a exact same key every single time. And that also applies to like when I'm running. The reason I don't run that much is not only because I'm lazy, but a really large portion of it is because whenever I start running, I just randomly trip and fall on my own, like just like on air. I'll just like I'll just trip, and it looks like I tripped on something, but there's nothing there. I just kind of fall over, and I'm just really clumsy. So I whenever I run, I just friggin' bonk into something. So.
Got a pizza here.
And then there's also the auto-antibodies problem, which basically, you know, antibodies, the thing in your body that like beat the shit out of like sickness. Yeah, mine may or may not be a bit special. And I mean that in the rudest way possible. They're very special. They attack themselves because they're stupid and they're big dumb idiots, and I hate them. But somehow I don't get sick. God knows how. I think I'm just built different, you know what I mean? On top of that, I have an iron deficiency and weaker bones. And possibly misaligned back and possibly wrong vocal cords. We've been getting hints about the last one, the vocal cords, but the other two are certain. This is swelling it. POV, you stand up, but you have iron deficiency.
POV, you stand up, but you have an iron deficiency.
That's my everyday life for real. And by far the most life-changing of them all would probably be the food disorder, like your average lunch. Probably forgot. I think I also have short-term memory loss as a symptom. What was I gonna say? This isn't even a joke, by the way. I actually forgot. Oh yeah, my lunch usually consists of a bag of Pirate's Booty, a single Z bar, and some peanut butter. Just straight peanut butter. Yep. I also like to yap my head off about random things that I find interesting, so I never stop talking. Including just spamming references to random things. Am I right, lads? Or am I right, lads? You know what I mean? And as for why did this video take so long, I had multiple unfinished projects that I lost. So, like, yeah. Oh yeah, and then also I've just been busy IRL, and Clipchamp decided to stop working for like a month because I don't know, it just decided not to work. And then I found some banger games that I've been grinding, some new games. Like I recently started up Terraria, as you saw, Helldivers, and a few other things. I've had a few friends come over, been busy at home, just a lot of stuff, school. So that's why that is the case, but I think that's about it. Have a good day. Remember, you matter. You're a good person. Also, like and subscribe if you think Freddy Fazbear should be elected for president next election race. Or subscribe if you don't think he should. Just subscribe, okay? Alright, bye.
Basically makes us invisible.
Say that again?
A few moments later.
Oh, I can hear you. Vincent. Sorry, in music.
Son, walking by the wall. So I'm spraying with dirty brown water.